I had to get the hell out of the house. What's going on, everyone? Jeremy Ritz here. Courage pays better than fear trading. And man, I talked about this before on the show, but when you're a trader and you work from home and you look at a computer screen, you're kind of isolated. Not kind of, you are isolated, and you have to make it a point to get out and connect with other people. And my good buddy Edmund Fontana, he and I typically work together. He does his thing, I do my thing. We collaborate on things, but today we are kind of doing our own thing because our schedules didn't align today. And man, it just got lonely. I was like, I gotta get out of here. So I had some things that I've been pushing off and needed to get taken care of. So I went and ran some errands, stopped at the grocery store. I got some whole wheat carb-wise wraps. About to make some healthy chicken wraps. Have those stored for lunches, for dinners, to get that protein in, that healthy food. So did that. And you guys know that I love fall, so I grabbed some pumpkin spice sugar-free coffee creamer. All right, go ahead with the jokes. Go ahead, make fun of me. I don't care. I love me some fall. I love me some pumpkin spice. And yeah, so great day today. Today's exciting because my youngest begins his first flag football season, and yours truly is his coach. So I feel bad for him. So that's going to be exciting. My oldest starts on Thursday, so it's a lot of fun. But let's talk about the markets. What is transpiring? What's going here today? We got the yearly revision to the non-farm payrolls, and that came in extremely high, larger than what was expected. Got a little bit of a dip off of that, but this week is all about inflation. The second week of the month is typically your inflation reports, and uniquely this week we get PPI first, and then we get CPI. So PPI tomorrow on Wednesday, the producer price index, consumer price index, CPI on Thursday. And of course, it's going to move the market. Hot reading, we're coming lower. Cool reading, we're going to go higher. But it doesn't seem to matter for these bulls here in this market because they just run everything up. So I don't think it really matters at this point. There's lots of liquidity out there. The non-farm payrolls revision today all but cements that rate cut, and the discussion will be in between now and next Wednesday will be a quarter point cut or a 50 basis point cut. We don't know. So that's something that you're going to hear a lot of talk about in between now and then. And really, we're wrapping up earnings season. You have Oracle reporting this week. That'll be semi-big. I mean, they had a really nice move off their last report. You have Adobe reporting. You have MU who has yet to report. So nothing crazy. All the big boys have reported. Sorry, there's a bag rolling around on my floor when I'm driving. So much for professionalism in these videos. It's not. This is just real. This is the real world of a trader. But yeah, so the next set of earnings won't start until October. You guys know when we start a new round of earnings, it's always led by the bank. They are the banks. They are the leadoff hitters. And then we'll hop into Netflix. Always kicks off the big, massive companies, followed by the Mag 7. So again, that'll be coming up in October. But this week is, again, it's all about inflation and what's going to be reported, and we'll see what type of move that we get. And we had that big push on Friday, big pop, everything ran up, sold down. The markets had a pattern of filling gaps after pushing higher, and the SPX definitely filled a gap and then some on Friday, but there's been buying this week, and at the time that I'm recording this, the SPX is up 12 points, and things are moving higher. We'll see how we close. We still have about 44 minutes until 4 p.m. Eastern time, so we'll see what what the Bulls or the Bears have in store here. That is really weird. There is a bird with its wings spread open, and it looks very ominous, like it's about to attack something. I'm not messing with that bird. Glad I'm in my truck. Anyway, in terms of news today, Apple had its event to unveil its new products. We saw it push higher, and then typical, the saying, you guys could trade this. It's buy the rumor, sell the news. So anytime there's a big event coming up, buy the rumor, ride it up, sell the news when the event hits. That's what's playing out here with Apple as we push toward the end of the day. We'll see if that wants to stick. But anytime you have an event like that, if there's, you know, an NVIDIA is presenting at some type of consumer electronics show, or the Tesla Cybertruck event, if you remember back to that, or other things as such, that pattern holds pretty true. People get all hyped up, amped up, they buy it up, and then your smart money trims, your bear short, and then it dumps. So hopefully nobody got caught in that today. That's annoying, all that stuff rolling around on the ground. And then Robinhood, man, down early in the day, but it is pushing back, broke $118. I think it's probably going to go up to 125 before it cools off, but you know, that thing is pumping, and that is a core position of mine that I am in, so I am happy as a clam there. And then in terms of day trades today, I did take a shot on PLTR, was able to lock in a nice gain there. And I'm not gonna lie, this has been an outstanding start of the month for me in September. I'm super grateful. I'm always grateful, but I'm really grateful for how this month has started out with trading, and I hope to keep that going. And I'm gonna just shift into protect mode, because I do think, at least according to my plan, next Wednesday on the rate cut, I think that's when we're going to see weakness come into the market. So I'm going to try to be flat and protected as much as possible heading into that. And we'll see. I could be completely wrong, because like I said, these bulls just don't care. They're just going to buy it up. And then the last thing I'll say, Bitcoin just can't seem to sustain any move. We're just kind of chopping and consolidating in that 110 to 112 area. I do think that we make a new all-time high. In fact, I think we hit 130 before this year is over, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. We might be about a month and a half away from that. I'm going to say November we hit 130. And there are some people out there, Tom Lee, one of them, Uber Bull, who says that 200K is on the table for Bitcoin. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for dealing with my stuff rolling around on the floor here. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thanks so much for your support of Courage Pays Better Than Fear Trading. If you haven't checked out the first in a new series of videos I'm doing, it's how I grew my account to 7 figures. Check that one out. And I am going to have the second video in that series about how I was up significantly on the trade, 115K to be specific, and then gave it all back, plus my $15,000 investment. But I'm trying to share with you guys real stories from real trades of mine, so you could see what it's really like. So that one is coming. And then I also have a really cool interview coming with a trader. One of the coolest things about being a trader is getting to meet other traders and talk about our craft. So that's going to be coming. Check that out. And that's going to do it, everyone. Even though I felt lonely today, got out of the house, I'm spending time with all of you. So make it a great day.